everyone. My name is Manal Topazada, and I'm the founder and executive director of a nonprofit called Notable Music Therapy Services. Since 2003, we have been using scientific, evidence-based music therapy to change the lives of Northern Nevadans. You know, for many years, people have thought of us as music makers, dancers, singers, and performers. And while that's not entirely wrong, it really is a small percentage of what we do. In addition to our outward, fun-facing programs, we provide clinical music therapy services to people with disabilities, neurological disorders, mental health issues, and acute and chronic health conditions. The scientific community has been studying the impressive impacts of music on our brains and bodies, whether that's rallying from trauma, coping with debilitating illnesses, regaining, or even gaining new capabilities. And while we at NMTS have been doing the work for nearly 20 years, the scientific community has been gathering more and more data to validate the work we do. And that's why we are here today. From parents looking to find different ways for their children to express themselves, to people of all abilities finding community through our programs, to patients in hospital beds, hundreds have discovered Notable Music Therapy Services to be their place for building resilience, a place to create connections, and a place for finding confidence. Whether they realize it or not, people understand Notable Music Therapy Services is the place where music and science meet. And today we find ourselves at our newest and most exciting chapter. I will explain what that chapter entails in a minute, but first I want to introduce you to one of our vital community partners, Annie Zucker. Annie is the Community Health and Relations Officer for Renown Health. She has been connected to Notable Music Therapy Services for years, and Annie well knows the impact of music therapy on individuals both in the Renown Health system and throughout our region. So I'd like to now turn over the podium to Annie for a few words.
Thank you, and good morning, and thank you so much for inviting me here, Manal and community. I just want to congratulate Notable Music Therapy Services on their new home and their new adventure, and thank them for over a decade of work in our community on behalf of Renown Health. At Renown, they've been working with us for over a decade, and what I love about music therapy services is that it is the most transferable therapy that you can offer. We can go from a pediatric room to a hospice room, all the way to behavioral health, and be able to work with patients and our community members alike. We've worked with Notable Music Therapy Services for over 10 years, whether it's within our hospital walls, within their walls at Notable Music Therapy Services offices, or out in our community collecting data and doing research on the benefits of music therapy services. And I can say wholeheartedly that I believe that we are able to touch patients and touch our community differently and in the most impactful way through the music therapy. I was actually reminded this morning, I was sent a picture of one of my favorite patients at Renown, and he was actually one of Notable Music Therapy Services' first patients at Renown Children's Hospital 7 years ago when we started to work with our pediatric patients. This patient spent his entire life, his entire 2-year life at Renown. He was born at Renown, the size of a soda can. And when he was approached by Sarah, at the time our music therapist, they were actually thinking about having to sedate him to perform a procedure. And the simple act of going into a room, and at the time I thought it was simple, but now knowing that it wasn't, she was able to strum the guitar and calm him down and get him to a place that they were able to proceed with the procedure without the need to give him more medication. At the time, I thought it was a simple strum of the guitar, and now I know that it's actually as much calculated science as those that would have had to be used for his sedation. At that moment, I knew that we were onto something, and it grew into more procedures and more offerings to our patients, and then, like I said earlier, into working out in the community and doing research, and really proving that research to be true, that music therapy works for our community. So thank you so much. Please give back to Notable Music Therapy Services and help them grow, because the needs in our community are growing even more. Behavioral health is a big problem in our community, especially with our children and our adolescents. And that goes back to our community health needs assessment that shows that that data is increasingly alarming. And we know that we can touch people through music therapy in ways that could not be touched through other therapeutic measures. So thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Annie. We so value the partnership that we've had with Renown for, like you said, more than a decade, and your commitment and Renown Health's commitment to music therapy and to the overall health of our community is admirable, and we look forward to many more years of partnership with you. So today we are in this building that now belongs to Notable Music Therapy Services, and I'm so pleased to have the opportunity to tell you how this facility will help us better serve the residents of the Truckee Meadows at a time when all of us need robust and comprehensive services. During this past fiscal year, we've been able to serve nearly 2,000 children, adults, and seniors. 2,000 individuals. That's a number that we are really proud of, but we also know that we're barely scratching the surface of the need. After searching for more than 3 years, we finally found a place that meets our needs now and will meet our needs for decades to come. This 17,000 square foot building is located right between Reno and Sparks in the new Audi district. It's served as a high desert Montessori school since 2005, so the building has fully accessible classrooms that are ready to be turned into music therapy spaces, performance spaces, with safe areas for pickup and drop off and plenty of room to grow. It really is the perfect new home. And not only that, the location is ideal to serve our community. We are on a public transport corridor with 6 bus stops within 1 block of where we are right now. We're just a mile off of US 395, right near the Spaghetti Bowl. And our neighbors are fantastic. Rita Cannon Elementary School, High Desert Montessori, and Rosewood Rehabilitation Center are just steps away. Silver Sage Affordable Senior Housing Units will be built next door. Sierra Manor, Reno Housing Authority complexes, Boys and Girls Club of the Truckee Meadows, and United Cerebral Palsy are minutes away. And of course, the new Audi district is just around the corner. So this property is a physical representation of many of our organization's values. It is an accessible, centrally located hub that will facilitate inclusion and celebrate diversity. So on July 1st, our nonprofit and our clients will have a new home. Over the next 2 years, we will be renovating the facility in ways that will make this truly a regional center for music therapy and health. A place that has the potential to be a nationwide model for how music can positively impact individuals and communities. And of course, this would not be possible without the help of a group of passionate and committed supporters who provided the initial funding for the purchase of this property. We are grateful to them and to everyone who has stepped up to support this project so far. So to tell you a little bit more about this, I'd like to introduce our development director, Wendy Firestone.
Thank you, Nal. As she said, this facility would not be possible without the initial support of several foundations and individuals, and I want to take a minute to acknowledge and thank them. Our lead $1 million gift was provided by a private donor, with additional donations from the Nell J. Redfield Foundation, Stillwater Foundation, Cynthia Lake, Renown Health Foundation, Robert Z. Hawkins Foundation, the John Ben Snow Memorial Trust, and many other individual donors. We're so grateful that these community members share our vision of a community made more healthy and whole through music. Their investment serves as a testament to their confidence in Notable Music Therapy Services to realize this vision. While we have an impressive collection of funders so far who are making this dream a reality, we do still need the support and help of our community to ensure that we can transform this building into a facility our participants and families need and deserve. Donations at every level are critical to our ability to meet the growing need of our community and we welcome every donation. Please visit our website at nmtsreno.org for additional information and how you can be involved. And now I'll turn it back over to Manal.
Thank you so much, Wendy. And I want to echo Wendy's gratitude and thanks to those who have stepped up so far for this project and to all who we know will be supporting us in the weeks, months, and years to come. So as we move forward, we are going to be proudly showing you more of our transformation. And we're going to share not only the progress on the building, but we will celebrate the excitement of our participants and our families. For now, our first priority is to move. There's a lot of work to be done, but I know that our team is up for it. As we speak to you today, our wait list for music therapy services has nearly 50 individuals on it. This number is heartbreaking, and it is just one reminder that disability, healthcare, and mental health services are in high demand and are desperately needed. Our organization is working diligently to increase the availability of and access to these services. So this expansion is exciting not only for us, it is really something that we know the broader community will embrace as well. For as long as humans have been around, we have been making music. And since the beginning, music has been bringing people together and strengthening communities. We are proud, all of us are proud, that Notable Music Therapy Services has been connecting and including people through music since 2003, both at our facility and through our partnerships throughout the community. And we know that this facility will allow us to increase our capacity exponentially. With your support, we at Notable Music Therapy Services commit to a renewed sense of service to Northern Nevada. For more information about our organization, the project, and to find out how you can be involved, I encourage you to visit our website at nmtsreno.org. The link is in the comments below and of course is on our social media sites. Thank you so much for your time. And with that, it's time for us to log off, get packing, and start moving. We look forward to seeing you soon at our new building, here at the place where music and science meet.